Nebraska Cornhuskers at the dark, taking on UCLA. UCLA's momentum kind of has disappeared a little bit. Who do you think wins this one?
Justin, this is a hilarious pick just because it's impossible to pick. If you would have asked me at the beginning of the season, I would have been more definitive on my pick. But Nebraska without Dylan Raiola is like Nebraska without Dylan Raiola. like UCLA, not much better, but they had the potential. This one was tough, dude. I hats off to you on. I'm still gonna stick with Nebraska. I think Matt Rule is a solid coach, and I think the experience factor is going to be what wins this game.
The intern talked to one of our friends that's a Nebraska fan about the backup quarterback. His friend told him, the good news is the backup quarterback can run, which is good because this offensive line sucks.
Yeah.
The intern was not sold on it. He picked UCLA. I think I'm going to ride with that UCLA pick as well. The Bruins are still the hotter team at this point. Nebraska has not performed very well on the road so far. That's kind of another fact you got to keep an eye on. So I got to ride with UCLA in this one. Just Nebraska season could start to kind of go downhill. We move to Conference USA. Similar game to last week, newcomer versus Liberty. Liberty kind of on a roll here, maybe re-entering Conference USA contention here. But Missouri State, the Bears, up to a 5-3 start in their first FBS season. Missouri State has proven to be a very exciting surprise. Can Missouri State pull off a huge statement win over Liberty here, or do you think the Flames roll?
I am a fan of the Missouri State Bears. However, my father-in-law goes to Liberty. I picked against Liberty last week, and they absolutely annihilated the newcomer to the conference. I'm going to have to pick Liberty, and I'm seeing my father-in-law this weekend, so I'm picking Liberty because of that.
The intern picked against Liberty last week as well. It also hurt him, so he learned his lesson and also picked Liberty. Meanwhile, I picked Liberty last week. It paid off. I think I'm going to stick with that same lesson. I think we're starting to see Liberty find something offensively. The offense is what held them back throughout the year. They got Evan Dickens, the running back, who starred last week with 217 yards and 4 touchdowns. Oddly enough, I think I got the stat correct, but not 100% sure if I got the name correct, which is very funny. I got to go with Liberty. We move to Max. Yeah. We had to buy some time here at this one, but the only Saturday Maction game. Don't know why this is on a Saturday. I think, Maction on a Saturday in November feels sacrilegious, but Bowling Green plays Eastern Michigan. Bowling Green coming off the firing of their offensive coordinator to try to fix a stalling offense. Eastern Michigan, team with a lot of fun, talent offense, but just not been able to put it together. One of these two has to put it together in this one. Who do you think does that?
I got Bowling Green. I mean, the alma mater is tough to pick against. I think they did have 3 players arrested and are now charged with assault. We're not going to go too deep into that. We are not the source for that. But I think a couple of them were starters and a couple of them were pretty involved on the team. So I think it's going to be tough for Bowling Green to win this game. I'm going to pick them, but I'm not putting my eggs in that basket.
The intern is riding with Bowling Green as well, so he feels optimistic that they can rebound here. I don't know. The season's kind of going in a bad direction here. I don't like it. I'm gonna ride with Eastern Michigan on this one and hope I'm wrong. I just think that Eastern Michigan kind of just has the better flow offensively.
And the better field.
I need to see it to believe it with the Bowling Green offense at this point. It's basically where I'm at.